I think it's a good thing, that we're not, where we want to be. That means we got a lot of room to grow, and we can continue to grow and get better as the season progresses.
Your defensive coordinator, Vic Fangio, spoke highly of you to the media yesterday and said he really couldn't compare you to any other player and says you're one of the best nickels in the league. What's your reaction to that, and how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's cool to see, cool to hear, from him. He's not really a guy who hands out compliments, so to hear that from him is pretty cool. And I've learned a lot from him. I wouldn't be the player I am without his coaching and the defensive staff and all their help, to me. So but my job is to continue, doing that, and continue playing at a high level for this defense, and making an impact for our team, so we can continue to win a lot of football games.
The defense got a big player back in Brandon Graham came out of retirement. What does that mean for you and the Eagles defense, his return?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to have him back. His energy, what he brings to the locker room and into the practice field and to the game field. He's a guy who's been around for a long time, and we got a lot of young guys on our defense. So to have him back and his experience and what he knows about the game, in our room again is going to be great. And his energy that he brings is second to none. Every single day you hear him, no matter where he's at. You could be all the way across the practice field, and you'll still hear him. So it'll be great to have him. It is great to have him back, and it'll be great to have him back out there on the game field here soon.
You mentioned you have a lot of young guys on defense. You guys lost a few starters on that side of the football from last year's Super Bowl team. Just how has that affected your defense this season as you transition all the new guys in defense, how implement them in Vic Fangio's system? Just how has that been an impact for you guys thus far?
Yeah, obviously we have some younger guys that have had to play and step in, and some guys who may not have as much experience as those guys who were here last year. So, it's taken some learning. We've obviously it's been a lot different than last year. We've had to do some different things than what we did last year. But I feel like everybody's growing, and that's the biggest thing. We got a couple rookies starting and playing for us, some young guys on the edge, and but everybody seems to be growing and getting better every single week, which is the name of the game. That's what you need to do in this league, is continue to get better as the season progresses. Um, as much as everybody wants you to be good right at the beginning, that's usually not the way it works. It's I think it's a good thing, that we're not, where we want to be. That means we got a lot of room to grow, and we can continue to grow and get better as the season progresses, and just keep it rolling.
Nice. So I have to ask you about the tush push. As a defender, what do you think about all the criticism that play has been getting over the past few seasons?
Well, I've never had to defend it, thankfully. It's not a play they run in practice against us, so
Mhm.
that's a good thing. But yeah, I don't know. I think we do it at a high level. A lot of people don't like it, but everybody can do it. So it doesn't. It doesn't really make sense for everybody to criticize it just because we're good at it. And um, yeah, I guess I hope it sticks around, for our sake. Obviously, a lot of people want it gone, but yeah, I don't see a reason to get rid of it. I guess people are just gonna have to figure out a way to stop it.
Hmm. Yeah, there are multiple teams and people that want it banned. Do you believe it's going to be banned eventually, or are you just hoping that it sticks around for the foreseeable future?
I hope it sticks around. I hope it sticks around, but Yeah, I don't know if the league will allow it to stick around, but I sure hope it sticks around.
Yeah. Obviously, you're on the defensive side of the football, but I'm interested in your what conversations you've had with AJ Brown. His tweets on social media and the social media posts have caused a lot of stir of late. Just what have your conversations been with him lately?
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my guy. He's a great guy to have around, great teammate. I've learned a lot from him, and the biggest thing about him is he wants to win. And he wants to make an impact on our team, and and help us win. And he's done that. He did that, against Minnesota, which was huge for us. He had a big game. But he's just a good dude to have around the locker room as well. Obviously, um, what he's went through in his career. Just hearing from him, the way he's dealt with things, and not only on the field but off the field. It's just been a good teammate to get to know, and I've no doubt that he'll continue to make plays for us.